in the garden to show you how far I got. I did pretty well myself. So I've just had a shower, so I'm not going to film me because I've got my nightgown on. I managed to clear out a good bit over there, so I'm just left with this pile now. So I've got all those cut and logged. My arms are killing me. I can feel my muscles anyway. So I've got a lot of those chopped up smaller and some in just, bigger sections, and some bagged up. And obviously we've got the trailer there with all those bits. So I'm pleased with what I've done with that. Clearing it all so we can start taking the rest of this down ourselves. To hopefully, I think about here. So we've got all this and all this to take off, which I'd be glad to get that sorted. So the pile's getting smaller.
Put that one closer to the tree,
Yeah,
and I might be able to get the one up above.
yeah, and
The
then
light, skinny one.
yeah,
But to a certain extent, that's as far as we can go on that one with that ladder.
yeah.
You agree?
I totally agree. Come down and do it.
By the time we get up, it's gone off. Yes, Don, good idea.
Well, the ladder's shaking all over the place. I think it's
Okay.
the safest idea. Helping safety, Vincent.
Well, that's what I got your new hat for.
Yeah, you need to be wearing your helmet. Which one are you cutting off? The smaller one?
Yeah, we might just get the one that's just up above it and out that way, but
Yeah.
not the big one.
Right, okay.
Unless you want me to go for
No. Just do. Yeah. Oh.
I'll do that. You pull away.
Do what?
I'm going to pull that away from the tree.
I was going to chop off the things first. Hold on, let me do this and I can get rid of some of these. Yeah. Chilly. It's a lovely day today, but it's chilly. Just going off to the field at the back of the house to feed the horses. We've got them out, which is brilliant. So I'm gonna. It had been raining, so it's got a bit wet out here. I'll just turn the camera around so you can see. Right, so Shadow's got his, haven't you, sweetie pie? He's a good boy. Coco's coming for his, he's got his. And Rose has got hers. Buzz, you've had yours. Jack, yes, don't be messing with that ball. Jack's got his and Sid's got his. So we're going off up the road to the other field. And I'll get the feed ready for Comet and Dunya. Oh. So I've got the bucket hard feed and the hay on my shoulder, hanging down, holding the mobile phone on my stick. And I'm going up to feed Dunya and Comet up in the top field. They're getting the haylage still. It's a bit rocky this, I'm sorry about the footage. Oops. They're getting the haylage because they're in the smaller field. So it'll be another week or so before I'll put them in the big field with the others. Right, I'm putting Com and Dunya in the big field today because the beech hedging, I took cuttings off to put in the bushes now. They decided they like the taste of them, so I think it's time they went over here now. So I'm just going to take the buckets down to the other gate and put them in. It's a bit muddy down here. Yeah, they're going to be running up in a minute. Yep, here they come. So I've got to get across all this muck. Pity it's rained again, but the drain's sort of working. Yeah, it's coming out. So yeah, you can see how high it's getting there. Yeah, we need to put another pipe in. That's going to be done this year, so we'll work on that. Right, they're here. Okay, that's Com with his breakfast, Dunya with his breakfast. I'm going to go up and get the haylage, put it on the gate. So that's them. Oh, it's a bit mucky in there. It's drier further up. They won't be getting fed there tomorrow. They'll be getting fed where the others are being fed. Now I can get in this field in the next couple of weeks and do the maintenance, take all this down. There's a lot of trimming back to do, wood to pull out. You know, just basically clean it up. Oops. Now, oh, it's breezy enough. Isn't it, Com? He's a good boy. Hey, oh, you feel lovely, clean. Yeah. Does that rug all right on you? Yeah. Well, you should be shedding your winter coat soon, shouldn't you? Hey, got a good shiny coat, don't you? There's a good boy, don't you? Hey? There's a good boy. See how it's going this way. So now they've got all this land, 13 acres to go on now. So we've got plenty of scope.
Tree holes can be caused by a variety of factors, including disease, storm damage, insect infestation, animals. No matter what the cause, a hole in a tree can be a serious problem. Not only can it damage the tree's structural integrity, but it can also provide a breeding ground for pests and diseases. Fortunately, there are a number of ways to fill a hole in a tree. The best method for you will depend on the size and location of the hole, as well as the type of tree. 1. Find the hole. Look for the hole in the tree. 2. Clean the hole. Use a knife or other sharp object to clean out the hole. 3. Fill the hole. Trees are living organisms, and like all living things, they can get injured. One common type of injury is a hole in the trunk or branch. Holes in trees can be caused by a variety of factors. If you are not sure what caused a hole, you can consult with a tree expert. They can help you identify the problem and recommend the best course of action. Once you have identified the cause of the hole, you can choose the right filling material and method. The most common filling material for holes in trees is wood putty. Wood putty is a type of sealant that is made from a mixture of sawdust and glue. It is easy to use and can be applied with a putty knife. Another option for filling holes in trees is epoxy. Epoxy is a type of adhesive that is made from two components that are mixed together to create a strong bond. Epoxy is more durable than wood putty, but it is also more difficult to use. If you're filling a large hole, you may need to use a wooden plug. Wooden plugs are made from pieces of wood that are cut to fit the hole. They are then glued into place with wood glue. The best way to fill a hole in a tree will depend on the size of the hole, the type of tree, and the climate. If you are not sure what filling material or method to use, you can consult with a tree expert.
Well, that's going to fill up with water. So that's like, just watch this now.
Once you have chosen the right filling material and method, you can begin filling the hole. To fill a hole with wood putty, first clean the hole with a brush to remove any debris. Then apply a thin layer of wood putty to the inside of the hole. Use a putty knife to smooth out the putty and to fill in any gaps. Allow the wood putty to dry completely before moving on to the next step.
Just showing you what we've got on the roadside. I've been clearing it all now. Obviously I've got to do all down here yet. This is all what's come off the trees in the garden. I've managed to clear a lot here, so I'm gonna be chopping away at this pile now for the next hour or so. This pile here, I put all the kiplings, I think they call it, for starting the fire. So I've been stacking them up, so I've got a nice stack along there. I've been obviously chopping them up. I've covered those up in piles. I've chopped quite a bit in there yesterday. Vincent did the big one for me because he's got the bigger chainsaw, so I can work with these ones. But what I've been doing, I've been cutting them smaller from this pile and then transporting them over, and then some I just chop up there. If it's sitting right for me, I can chop it while it's there. So that's what I'm gonna be tackling. We did a bit more work in here yesterday. As you can see, I've thrown some of the bits over. I'll get rid of those later. So we've been trimming this tree down. That one was rotten in the middle about 7 years ago, so we had to cut it halfway down, and Vincent put cement in it to see if it would survive, you know, where the hole was, just stop the water pooling in it. And it worked. It was shooting off further down. So what we've done now, we've took the cement out and we're just cutting a crossways. So he's just been trimming it, and he's going to do one big cut, and then that one should be fine, so it should survive another 60 years or more. This one here, that's rotten, that's got to go. This one here, we're going to cut to about here. Obviously we can't cut it as low as the other one, and the others hopefully will cut about here, so we've took some off that one. That one the fella's never finished, so we've cut away a few branches down here, but I think we'll get the scaffolding for that one because it's really quite high, and you know, Vincent's health and one thing and another, it'd be a bit too dangerous. And these will bring down, we'll take the L, you know, down to the V shape, and the same here, so they're going to be roughly the same height when we're finished. So that's me today. So Bussy's going to watch me, keep guard. I'm going to get cracking. Morning all, just on my way to work. I just want to, there's always filming going on around islands, especially where I live, and there's a film crew not far again from where we are, I don't know what film it is this time. Last time it was Winter's Lake, and I helped do the hair on it, which was great. I really enjoyed seeing what goes on behind the scenes on the film set, so that was good. This time there's a film crew in. I don't know if it's the same film crew again. They've got cabins and everything, and you know they've got the makeup and the wardrobe units and everything. So I presume they're going around to different areas, different locations around Ireland, and at the moment they're just down the road from where we live. So I'm just going to give you a quick sneak preview, but you're not really going to see much because obviously I don't know who it is or anything. But you'll see the cabins that they've got, and they've got the mobile units, and obviously they've got like trucks that take them around. So they're in a hub at the moment as well, because obviously there's great internet where they are. Yeah, so I wonder where they must be filming the location very, very close to where we are. So it's very interesting, you know. One wants to be nosy and find out these things, and I've asked around and not many people know, but I know they're not going to be with us next Thursday. That's as far as the information I've got at the moment. So I'm going to flip it around in a few minutes and I'll show you.
The Winter Lake is a 2020 Irish thriller film directed by Phil Sheeran, starring Emma Mackey, Anson Boone, Clarlie Murphy, and Michael McIlhatton. I had an absolute blast working on the film set, styling and coloring hair for the stars. Helping out on the film set was an amazing experience, getting to know the stars,